Yeah, like,
Maybe we can
I
have a
could
right
see
laugh.
me hanging out with Danny G. I think we'd be all right. And yeah, you know, like leave the dressing gown and the kids' bike at home. But
Yeah, obviously, yeah. There's only no pink dressing gowns on that.
Well, I don't know. I think we could get some good content. Because I can go a bit mad sometimes. What was I going to mention, man? I was going to talk to you about. Right, so talk to me a little bit about your history, a little bit about Toni, previous relationships, because you're really against fucking hell, don't treat women like that, you know. And I'm a bit like that myself, you know. But at the same time, that comes from me treating women badly.
It comes from me seeing it.
Okay,
Dad.
so you've never been in any relationships at all where there's been any kind of DV, any kind of fucking aggression, toxicity.
No. There's been arguments and screaming and shouting with me and Toni. We've been together 25 years.
So obviously, you've been with Toni a long time.
Yeah, 25 years we've been together.
Yeah. Never put your hands on her.
No, but she's never put her hands on me meaningfully. But she has whacked me before.
Okay, explain that to me.
She's just whacked me before, bro. Do you know what I mean? When we've been having a row when she was younger. Do you know what I mean? Right, that shit don't happen nowadays.
Yeah.
But where me and Toni come from is this. She feels so safe and secure with me because as big and strong as I am, she knows Danny's never going to hurt me like that.
He'll never put your hands on her?
No, he'll never physically hurt me.
Even though she's put your hands on you?
Yeah, but only like a tap, bro.
Okay, well, explain to me a tap. What does that mean? I don't know.
Just a tap, bro. When we've been having an argument.
Tap.
Do you know what I mean?
That doesn't look like a tap.
Yeah, just a tap, bro. Just a tap when we've been having an argument when we was younger.
Yeah, a tap's what I do with my children when they're trying to pull a kettle off the side.
Yeah, well,
that look like a slap.
Yeah, a little one back in the day.
Yeah, if you did that to her, it'd be a different fucking story.
Yeah, but with Toni, bro, like she knows that would never happen.
No, I'm not saying it would happen, but I'm saying if a guy did that to a woman, it wouldn't be a tap.
Well, no, it wouldn't, but I would consider that men are built different to women. This is where my thing comes. This is where the block comes for me, you see. Women ain't men. Women ain't men, bro.
No.
Men, our bone structure, our testosterone, and everything makes us... It's going to sound really sexist. I fucking hate it when I get pulled into this conversation here because this is going to sound really... This ain't sexist chat, man. This is just being honest, all right?
Listen, you're entitled to your view.
Women,
regardless of how
when it comes to
society
men, are inferior physically. It's just my opinion. Unless they're going to take loads of steroids and stuff, they just are, bro. It's not our job. Like, we fight each other all the time. Do you know what I mean, right? And any woman could rather... I mean, there's nothing she's going to do to me. Do you know what I mean, right? But on the other scale, though, I could do a lot of fucking damage, bro. And I'm very aware of that. You know what I mean? I saw it... See, where this comes from is... Not disrespecting my dad, and he knows I'm not disrespecting him because I'm just telling the fucking truth. There was violence from my dad towards my mum.
And you saw that?
And I saw it, yeah. And because I saw it, it made me realise just how wrong that is. Do you know what I'm saying? And to this day, I know it was fucking wrong, bro. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I have that stop. Do you know what I mean? I'll never break it. I was raised by my mum as well, which does help. So I was raised primarily by my mum. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I cook and clean and shit all the time. Well, the reason I do that is because I was raised by my mum. Yeah. And also I saw the violence with my own eyes from a young age. And I realised at that point, like, my dad was a big fucking man. My mum was a little fucking woman.
So what do you do when Toni slapped you? What do you do?
Nothing. Just walked out. That's
just
all. That's
left?
Yeah. It was fucking years ago, bro.
You didn't want to hit her back?
Nah, 15 years ago, bro. I mean, it was a long, long time ago. 15 fucking years ago.
What, are we talking once, twice,
nah,
few times?
Just once, bro. Just a heated argument over something, which was probably my fault, to be fair.
Over what?
It was over... What was the argument over now?
Were you unfaithful?
No, it wasn't that.
Have you ever been?
I have been unfaithful.
To Toni?
Yeah, but it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was... I can't remember what it was. It was something... You know, it's just like one of them ones.
Yeah.
A stupid argument that gets fucking... just goes too far. We don't do that nowadays, though.
Okay, so talk to me about that, the infidelity.
That was just me being a cunt, mate.
So what, slept with another woman?
Yeah, me being a cunt.
How many years ago?
Fucking hell. Years and years and years ago. Years and years and years and years
2
and
years,
years.
3 years, 4 years?
Years ago, years and years and years ago. 10 years plus.
10 years plus. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll go with 10 years. What, and you had an affair? Was it a long-term affair or was it just a one-off?
It was a little jaunt in my life, let's say. Just like a little thing.
Okay, so be more specific. What, a month, 2 months?
Probably a month.
You slept with another woman? Multiple times?
A few times, yeah.
Did you love her, the other woman?
No.
Did you tell her you loved her?
Can't remember.
So that's probably a yes.
Probably, I don't know, I can't remember. It's a
Oh
long
yeah, we
time
say all
ago.
sorts of shit.
Yeah, it's a long time ago, isn't it?
Listen, I get it, and the reason why I'm saying probably yes
Yeah, it probably is.
because I know
Yeah, it
what I've
probably
done
is. Yeah,
as a man.
Yeah, it probably is. Probably is. Probably is.
Yeah, it's like when we want something, and not only that, we don't really fucking know ourselves. We're fucked up,
Yeah, we are.
you know. And for you, I don't know what work you've done yourself. I know for me, you know. But so where's that woman now? Where's she still around? You know, is it?
I don't see her or nothing, no.
Okay.
But, do you know what I mean? There was... I know where she's from and who she is like. You know what I mean? So does Tony, but I don't see the person.
And so Tony, is that why Tony hit you,
Um,
or did she hit you that time as well?
no. No, she's only hit me once, and I don't think it was for that. It was for something else.
Okay.
It was definitely for something else.
Well, you've had a touch, didn't you? Really, because you probably deserve to whack for that.
Yeah.
And so you were married at this point, or did you get married after?
We've been married now for... Got married when I was about nearly 15 years. Been together nearly 25.
Okay, so you were married at this point.
No, it was just before my marriage. That's why I said it was 10 years plus.
Okay, so okay.
Yeah, it was just before my marriage.
Okay, so we're looking at 60. It was 16 years ago. Then,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
something
Yeah.
like that.
Okay. Well, yeah. You know, thank you for being candid.
But it's one of them ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to hide. So
Well,
everybody watches me on social media knows this about me.
It's difficult anyway to lie on camera because people all see it, and I don't believe you have. I think you've been really
No,
honest.
I've been honest, bro.
I think you've been really honest.
I ain't. Listen, in every relationship, there's problems.
Yeah.
You either sort it out and move on, or you don't. Me and Tony have managed, throughout all the stuff, and there's just cheating's a small part. Do you know what I mean, right? The amount of stuff that we've been through, bro, is unfucking real. It is unreal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, right? And it's not things we've done to each other, but things we've had to suffer from the world, and we've had to shoulder it.
Well, I was going to say that a relationship of 25 years is two people's lifetime. A lifetime for two people of shit put together. Because you don't go through 25 years of your life and not have shit.
No, you don't.
And not make any mistakes.
No, it's up and down. It's up and
So
down.
when two people are together, they share those burdens.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. And me and Tony are in a place where I never thought we'd get. I mean, because we've always not really been volatile, but easily to bicker.
Yeah.
Up until the last, I'd say, 3 years, 4 years maybe. Do you know what I mean? And now we are different. But I would put that down to probably me being different.